Javon, when it comes to pregame speeches that you guys hear, in the locker room, what do you need to hear to get you to play your best?
Music, I guess. I don't really need to hear much. I've been doing this for a little time now, so I already know what to do and how to prepare myself the right way. I don't really need to hear nothing.
Javon, can you describe this rivalry to maybe someone who isn't from South Carolina?
I mean, it's a big rivalry, of course. Like I said, when I first got here, I didn't really know nothing about it until like the week of, and I was like, oh, this is a big deal. But it's definitely a big deal, So.
Well, what are your plans for after this game? Do you immediately start NFL prep, stick in school for a while? What's your calendar like after this one?
I don't know. I haven't really put much thought into it yet. I'm still, still got one game to play. Still got a couple days of preparation, so that's what I'm focused on right now.
When you line up in the trenches against Clemson, is it different? Is it different when you're in the heat of battle versus them compared to other teams?
I treat them all the same way, not discrediting them to anything. They got a pretty solid offensive line, so it's pretty much the same for me.
And looking at them, how do you compare their O-line to, say, Georgia or maybe Alabama?
I compare them all the same way. I don't really try to put nobody ahead of anybody. They're ranked where they're ranked for a reason. So, got to be pretty good.
Javon, when you look back at the last couple Carolina-Clemson games, what do you think has been the biggest difference between the two teams?
I'm not really sure. I couldn't really tell you. I'm not sure.
What do you think you guys need to do as an overall team to win this game? You're 26-point underdogs. Nobody thinks you're going to win. Few people think it's even going to be competitive.
Just play our game. That's all we can do. We can't control any outside noise, any outside chatter. We're not worried about that. We just focused in, trying to prepare the right way and focus on playing our game.
For all the things that haven't gone your way this year, what would a win Saturday do to change the perception of this season that will conclude on Saturday?
It's probably, not to me, but, all the people, all the fans, it's probably one of the bigger games of the season, big rivalry. So, I think it would probably be good for them,
What's your favorite Thanksgiving food?
Probably fried turkey.
Fried turkey?
Yeah.
Is it stuffing or dressing? Darius calls it dressing.
No, it's stuffing. It's stuffing. STUFFIN, yeah.
Javon, did you have a good relationship with Tony Elliott, and how close did it come of you, not deciding not to go to Clemson? How tough was that choice?
Me and Coach Elliott, we talked a couple times, I don't really think I really built that much of a relationship with him, but yeah, we talked a couple times. They came to see me a couple times, just like any other, school trying to recruit you.
You've been going up against John Simpson for several years, going back to high school. What's that been like? I was talking about it the other day, and just say it's quite a challenge from his perspective. What's it been like for you?
Yeah, it's always a good battle, man. That guy right there. Both of us just coming from the same city, got the same dream. We've been playing together, playing against each other. Since the 10th grade. That's when I first remember playing against him. And every year since then. So. He's became, like a brother to me, over the time, being in the Shrine Bowl, the U.S. Army game, we was roommates. So, we spent a lot of time with each other those weeks and things like that. So it's always going to be a good matchup.
Javon, you say that you take every game the same way, but has it been a little bit different this week? Have you gone through maybe putting the pads on a little bit slower, knowing that this is the last time you'll be putting that Gamecock helmet on?
Oh, man, I treat them all the same, man. Ain't no difference for me.
Has it been any different in terms of just looking around, talking with some of these guys, knowing that it'll be the last week that you'll be playing with a lot of these guys?
I haven't really been thinking about that. It still kind of ain't hit me yet, but.
How do you think you guys can put pressure on Trevor Lawrence and maybe try and rattle him a little bit, maybe sack him a few times? What do you think you guys have to do up front?
Just play our game. Control what we can control, Just do what we got to do at the end of the day.
How much does it help that you had success and beat Georgia to show that when you play your best, you're capable of beating elite teams?
you aim to play your best in every game, but some games you fall short, you know. But I mean, I try to approach them all the same way, as far as my level of energy out there and things like that. But sometimes you fall short. Sometimes you miss a couple plays here and there. It was definitely we was firing on all cylinders that game, but some games it is what it is, man.